It's the Claudia Jordan Show.
And I'm your host, Claudia Jordan.
And my pigeons.
Talking about relationships and
why the hell we're still single. Maybe the girl wants a soulmate.
You know you want it. You know you want me to give it to you.
Can I get some?
Well, maybe the girl wants a more profound relationship.
I love talking and conversing with you.
I don't think they're getting any. But at the end of the day, who's giving you oral?
I'm going deep sea diving.
Cunnilingus? What's that?
But it's the man's job
to court the woman.
Once you have a man with no legs, you never go back. We can make it, baby. Me and you. Bitch.
I hate when that happens. Claudia Jordan. Claudia Jordan. Claudia Jordan.
Claudia Jordan. Claudia Jordan.
Completely free from infection.
Yeah. But anyway.
Commercial free. America's hit music.
Serious hits, man. Boy, I'ma make you love me.
Was that a hot intro or what?
That's a fire.
Shout out to the folks at Sirius for hooking up that very fun and entertaining intro for us. It's the Claudia Jordan Show and the pigeons. Who's in the house?
Tina Davina's in the house.
Who's in the house?
Flora's in the house, y'all.
Who's in the house?
Your girl Portia's in the house.
Who's in the house?
Shelly Rio.
And I'm your girl, Claudia Jordan. Our topic tonight, hot and cold. 1 minute he's hot over you, and the next, he's nuts. Why men lose interest. It's so cold. Give us a call, 877-2-106-106. A lot of stuff happening in the news. Miss USA pageant last night. I was a judge, and Miss California made a comment that offended all the homosexuals out there about gay marriage.
When did she not offending homosexuals?
And, I just say this. On one hand, I give her props for speaking her mind. It's going to be tough. But on the second hand, it's like this. You're in a room full of queens.
Yes.
And there's about 5 straight men in the house, and you just offended all of them, and 2 of them were judges. So, with that being said, I do not agree with her being vilified on all these blogs. I think they're just out of control with it. So, keep your head up, Miss California. And, in our society, she'll probably get tons of deals from this. So,
totally.
But anyways, that was what I did. Anyone do anything this week? Party last week was fun. Thank you.
Yes.
Flora made me a great.
It was fun. It was off the chain.
Flora, thank you for the cake. You did a great job.
Yes, Flora, thank you.
I
was like the best DJ ever. If you guys missed, get Claudia's anniversary 16-year-old playlist or some shit. That was hot.
It was hot.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do we add the pictures to the MySpace yet? We got to add it to the Texas page. We have to, so they can see them.
Check out the pictures on the page. What's the MySpace?
See the picture of Claudia's MySpace.com/The Single Life of CJ. Which picture? The one that she was passed out in the limo? Oh,
bunch of roses.
With the pizza.
I was asleep.
I ordered.
I was very tired, but I did manage to hold my pizza upright.
Yes.
That's right.
And shout out to TMZ for never missing an opportunity to put me
Black Rossi too.
on your
love
show.
it.
Shout out to Black Rossi. Our topic tonight, hot and cold. We've talked about this many times. Mixed messages. It's an epidemic right now. Fellas, you know who you are that are listening right now.
All of you.
When you give your hot and colds, you're hot, you pursue, your MySpace, your Facebook, your Twitter, or you reach out, you call, you fly me in, or us,
Right.
Yeah,
me figuratively, not me. And then you get me, and I start to like you, and then you got errands to run, or you're busy, or
Got to drop a package off, too.
your phone's not working, or you forgot you had a girlfriend, or I don't want to go there with you because I don't want to mess things up, and I don't kiss on the lips because it's too intimate, and I just feel like I don't want to ruin things between us. I mean, these are clearly all
hypothetical.
No one. Wait, did Shelly tell me that?
No, that was Portia.
I didn't think so. Hypothetical situations, of course.
Right.
I would like you guys to chime in. Have any of you ever had a guy go just hot on you and then cold on you? And please tell me a story. Anybody?
It's funny because I was thinking about this earlier. And I'm thinking about it from a female's point of view. I definitely have been in a situation where a guy's done that to me, and I completely blames it on he was just afraid. But at the same time, I've done that to guys where, I'm feeling you a little bit in the beginning because you're probably attractive. Mm-hmm. And then I catch wind of, like, this chick you fucked that I know or, just something about you. And all of a sudden, I go completely cold. And I'm like, and I'm not answering your phone calls. I'm not answering your texts. And you have no idea why. And I don't have the heart to say.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah. So I think it's definitely not just men. It's women, too.
So you've sunned some men yourself. Son, get out of here, son.
Stop hitting me, boy.
Flora, how about you?
I stay pretty consistent. I'm always cold to men.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. I don't.
One of a
change up.
kind.
There you go.
So You found success in just the ice grill method. You just
Pretty much the ice cold method. Absolutely. Yeah, it works for me.
It consistently works
Ice
for
cold.
you.
Absolutely.
Just be a bitch always. So.
Always. You see him
Right.
by myself.
So they
But
can
what
know.
about you and a guy? How about someone that you dated?
If you like him.
They're hot on you?
Yeah, he was hot at one moment. Flora, oh my God, we're going to Bali, girl. It's going to be on. I'm like,
Bali. Hit you with the
I
Bali,
know.
huh?
For real. Hit
Wow.
me with Bali. And then, you
Southwest
know,
don't go there.
day of the trip, he's like, well, I'm gonna be, when I get back from Bali, girl, I'm going to bring you a T-shirt.
Oh, that really happened to you.
Yeah.
Rhymes?
Yeah, it's not hypothetical with me.
Rhymes.
Yeah,
These are real
not
stories.
for real.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
all
real,
you.
folks.
Wait, but what
This
was
is
the
real.
excuse for not bringing you?
Well, what had happened was he had thought he could bring me, but then he decided, I guess, that he couldn't bring me.
He thought I could get a buddy
afford it.
He thought he'd get a buddy pass the Bali. Southwest doesn't fly.
Why? They don't do
exactly,
that.
Exactly. Well, the reality was he was probably going with his baby mama, and you couldn't fit the both of us
That's true.
under one roof.
Ouch.
But he probably knew that from the. This is what pisses me off because guys know from the door that they're not going to do something, but they'll volunteer to do something, and it's like you're not going to do it. So why even say
Fake
you're
the
going to do
funk.
something if you're not going to do it?
Because-
Like, just be honest, because we'd rather you be honest and be like, you know what, I can't do it, than say yeah, I could do it. And then,
No.
And they always say, well, it was my intention to bring
Men-
you. I mean,
yeah.
it's not my fault.
They want those
Yeah.
brownie
But if you
points.
ask them,
Yeah.
hey, where's my ticket to Bali? And he's like, what?
Yeah,
You're
what?
gold digger, you're this and that. It's like, you offered me a ticket. Like, I didn't ask for it.
My ticket's done.
So annoying.
Portia, what do you think about this?
Yeah, no. When it's how she said men don't like to break hearts, and I noticed that. My brother.
They seem to have no
my
problem
father-
breaking mine.
No, they don't like to break hearts. They
I-
just stomp it into the goddamn ground.
So, well,
They
a lot
don't
of
break
you
mine. They
guys-
just they press the red button and they hit the nuclear bomb on my heart.
Some of yours are a little really brutally honest to be true. But a lot of the guys that I know, like I said, my brother, my father, like, they don't really just, like, say, listen, this is what it is. Like, they're actually more submissive. Not submissive like that. I'm just saying, like,
They
they're not going to be
allow
like,
it.
I don't like you.
more
Passive aggressive.
There you go.
Put it that way. And I don't think a lot of men, especially that are young, let's say that are around maybe my age, are really going to be like, I'm not feeling you. They'll just keep you, they'll lead you on, You think it's cool, they'll maybe
It's
take
better
you
to just tell you
a
the truth.
place or two, but they don't do that.
Yeah,
Younger
no-
guys don't do that. Maybe that's the age difference.
No,
Younger
older ones
guys-
too,
No, it
trust
doesn't
me.
matter.
I don't do
No,
it.
Older
I mean,
ones too.
I don't do it either, though. That's what I was saying. I don't have the heart to tell a guy, I'm
Right.
not feeling you. I might
Exactly.
just find a cool way to not call you back.
just
I was
not.
busy.
Girls,
I'll do
that,
that
but you're
for
not
you.
going to say, hey, we're going to hang out, and then not hang out with them.
I have no problem breaking out with people. I mean, wait a minute. I don't have a boyfriend, so
So-
that's probably why I don't have a problem breaking
Technically,
out anyone.
where the issue lies.
So, but that is true. A lot of men are like, they avoid that.
Right.
And when it's like a situation where you can so easily and clearly say, hey, you know, it's not working out, they just won't say
They
shit.
don't.
And then you'll wonder for 4 years, whatever happened? Why did you not call me back? And then you'll run into him randomly at Jerry's Deli one time across from the
Right.
Beverly Center, and then you'll go home with him again. You're thinking, wow, you know, he just skipped 4 years, but we're back on track
Right.
again. And you go home with him, then he does the same thing to you again.
And then the Facebook says in a relationship, but it's not with you.
Yes.
And
All-
that's how you know.
It's all hypothetical.
All hypothetical.
all.
It's all
That's
hypothetical.
something that Claudia's ever gone
No.
through.
Just pretend.
No.
It's just for
Just
pretend.
pretend.
Insert tear.
Insert violence.
Insert broken heart. Tina Davina, do you
Yes.
have a poem for us today?
Yes.
Oh, Flora, happy 420.
Oh, thank
And
you.
POTUS.
Yes,
Did,
thank you very much.
you guys get
Shout out to
partake?
POTUS.
I saw the POTUS' mood liner today. Cute.
Smoke weed every day.
The tragedy of Dr. Heckle and Mr. Jive.
Oh, okay.
You're like hot and cold. One minute you're in pursuit, then the next you're moving so slow, almost as if you've already let go. Let me know. Don't lead me into frustration, caught up in your dissertation of whether or not you want this. The moment I dismiss you for the next, you want to step. Is this a test? You used to pursue me, persuade me, sway me in your direction, influence me with your affections. It was infectious. Instantly you won my heart. Now it seems you want to tear it apart, throwing me for a loop. What did I do? Wasn't it you that invited me here? Now you act all confused, flustering, saying it's all too soon. When I get too close, you step away. Yet when I leave, you beg me to stay. Is this a game? Are you afraid of love? Aren't you the same guy who told me to try? Seem you've become Mr. Jekyll and Dr. Hyde. Hide his feelings for fear of dealing with something bigger than he. Something you can't control, fears of letting go and letting love. Are you feeling promiscuous, thinking I'm not woman enough? Maybe you're not man enough to handle this, to let me in, and so you win the prize. Singlehood for life. For this is the tragedy of Dr. Heckle and Mr. Jive.
Nice.
Right. Tina.
Delivers week after week.
Man.
Keep with the hot
good.
bombs. You capture the topic every single week.
I felt like I was spitting on the mic, though, in my little puffy cheek over here. It's fucking
Came from the
I
day.
got
tissue,
toothache
girl.
pain
We got
today.
tissue.
And you hit a lot of points. You know, you covered a lot, and you know, they chase you and they're after you, and you think, oh,
Right.
gotta give them a try.
Right. Like
And
we
then-
doing their
or-
favor.
Yeah, and then they're like, the worst, and we have a call. This happened, and I've shared this story with you many times. I never like a guy right away. Ever, ever, ever,
Right,
ever.
same here.
Ever, ever, ever. Even when I stalk people on MySpace, I never like them right away. I gotta see multiple angles on multiple pictures. I gotta see everything.
Multiple
right?
salaries
I
on different websites.
care about this.
Oh, of course not.
Anyways.
Hypothetical.
I mean, one dude in particular was not my type. Physically, not my type at all, right? Knew him
Right.
for like 10 years. Like, face was not what I liked. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Anyways, 10, 11, 12 years, I finally was like, I'm in a different place now. I'm more mature. I, mean,
Right.
I got to know his personality. I actually liked his personality.
Right.
Went out, hung out, started talking a lot. I'm thinking, I actually like his personality.
Yeah.
As soon as I start liking him, he backs up, talking about I'm liking you too much, it's moving too fast. I'm like, we haven't done. It's not really it.
Jeez.
It's not really it.
Right.
It's not,
Did you even hold hands with him?
That's a great
he came
point.
to the movies with us. He came and saw He's Just Not That Into You. He came with us.
Right.
You know who you are.
Uh-huh.
We know who he is.
And then retreated and then got all scary. Like went from calling like 4 times, like falling asleep on the phone with me like, every night.
Wow.
Aww.
Fellas,
And then totally changed.
Yeah.
As soon as he
Yeah.
realized he started liking me too much is what he said.
that's the case of I'm just too much into you.
Fellas,
So I
why
gotta
do you do
fall
that?
back. Fellas, don't fall
Fellas,
back.
we want to know. 877-2-106-106. Why do you do this? Why do you pursue us? And then before the magic before you even get to the point where I'm nagging you,
Right.
you added 5,000.
leave.
Okay, fat man from Ohio. Why do you do us like this?
Speak on that, Fat Albert.
It's fat man.
Oh, sorry. Bad.
How you doing?
Hey.
Hey, ladies. Before I make my comment, I like to ask Claudia if she's all right from the ass chewing from her grandmother on the Jamie Foxx show. You all right, girl?
You know, it was tough. I pissed off
Yeah,
half
she
of
told your ass.
My grandmother doesn't play, and my mom wasn't calling me back all week, and she heard I called the little girl a white bitch, and I didn't mean it in a bad negative way. I meant it in a
In a
I was
nice, positive way.
listen, she's white and she's acting like a bitch, so it was just jokes, and anyone that takes it seriously is they just need to relax.
But if you're gonna get chewed by anybody, grandma's definitely the one to do it.
that's
Grandma
what
Jordan,
chewing.
she loves me. She called me already, and it's all good. We made up.
Okay, then. Well,
Thank you.
I have this is from experience, from my experience of dealing with different women. I get tired of women because they get on my damn nerves. They just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, and I'm like, God damn.
Damn.
Not all women, though.
I mean, look, I love talking like the next person, but God damn, I always get messed up with the ones that talk all motherfucking day, all motherfucking
That would be me.
night.
Wow.
Tina Davina, I'm a
It drives
talker.
me
So let me get
crazy.
this straight. You don't like it when they talk.
No, it's not that.
Right.
They talk too
Definitely.
much. You try to go to sleep. You're watching a ball game. They want to talk. They
You know
want to
what?
fuck with you.
Fat man, let me cut you off real quick. I agree with you because I'm actually someone that I don't like a lot of talking either. Like some of my friends call
Text
me,
me.
sit on the phone and talk about nothing. I don't really care what happened when you grew up and your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations. I don't give
She's
a
not
shit.
that kind of friend.
I don't care what your favorite color is. I don't care that you're going through it. Send me a text, email, fax, what have you. I feel
Yeah.
you. Women, you do need to kind of.
Fall back a little.
And some women, people think that the more they talk, the more they're like
No.
pressing you.
No.
And it's not the
Ladies,
case.
That's not good.
Thank you, Fat Man,
If
for
you
the
just
call.
know someone, you should talk a little bit about your past.
You should, but let him ask a question.
No. Ladies,
You know
What
what
if he never asks a question?
He
Then he don't want to know
won't.
nothing.
No, he
about
don't
it.
want.
Exactly.
He want to hit and
So
be
the date's
gone.
over.
Ladies, mystery is so powerful when it comes to men. Men like women that are mysterious, that they don't understand, that they don't really know. If you show everything within the first week, he's not gonna keep
This is
calling.
true. Like when they ask if you have any STDs, I just say, you know what?
You say,
Hey, you find out maybe. I'm just gonna
to
keep that
be or
myself.
not to be.
Hey.
That is the question.
To pee or not to pee. That is the question.
Am I pregnant? You'll find out.
Little mystery about it. Maybe I have, maybe I don't have the heebie-jeebies. All right, H. Reed from New Jersey, welcome to the show.
H. Reed, what's good?
What's going on?
Hey.
I've missed you, ladies. I've been away for a while, but I'm back.
Yes.
We are
Good
welcome.
to have you back.
And we have your book. The name of your book again is what now?
Find a way to make a way. You're either part of the problem or you're part of the solution.
One day
All
we're
right.
going to get you on the show one of these days.
H. Reed.
I'm looking forward to it. With regards to the topic, though, men and women need to realize that they're both playing the same game. See, men and women
Both know what they want right from the gate, whether it's meeting online, meeting at the club, meeting at church, meeting at work, meeting at Starbucks, meeting on the street, whatever. Either they get what they wanted after a few dates, or they're not getting what they want and they don't feel like pursuing any further. See, again, this game is played by both men and women. It's the game. And in the game, I said this to you before, players always lose in the end. People don't win until they get serious and stop playing.
Well done. Thank you so much.
You should put that in a book.
I 100% agree.
Our topic tonight is hot and cold. 1 minute he's hot, the next minute he's over you. Give us a call, 877-2-106-106. Ladies, we want to hear some stories from you. Maybe a man wined and dined you and swept you off your feet, and then he just disappeared into the night and never called you back and left the hotel bill on your credit card. Or, I don't know, fellas, why did you get sick of this person that you pursued for 12 years and you couldn't get, and when you got her, you kicked rocks?
You fell back.
Give us a call, 877-2-106-106. Into this question.
Oh,
Yes. Welcome back.
Perry.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the Claudia Jordan Show and the Pigeons. And our topic tonight, of course, is why do men do us the way they do? They're hot. They're cold. They say yes. They say no. They're in and they're out. I don't know.
They're up and they're down.
Up and they're down.
They're left and they're right. Yes. They're black and they're white.
They're gay and they're straight.
They're loose and they're tight.
They're tied. They're tied.
They're straight and they're gay.
I don't want the ungay. I don't want the gay.
Pick a team. Call in 877-2-106-106. We want to hear from you. Like, what the hell is going on? Why do you have so much passion?
Yes.
And just chase, and then fall off.
Well.
And then if you get the ass and it's good.
It's even worse.
Well, that's why they fall off, because you gave up the ass.
But I know the fellas right now that are listening are probably like, it probably wasn't good.
But
Yeah.
what
Probably wasn't good. That's what they're thinking.
But I dated this guy, didn't give it up, and was feeling him.
Right.
Like, I mean, cooking dinner, breaking out my olives that I never share with nobody. You know, the good wine when he came over. Like,
Wow,
and he
clean
said to me,
drugs.
he was like, you trying to make me fall in love, huh? And
Yes.
and I was like, and he was, I mean, we were like, our chemistry was like crazy.
Wow.
And then one day he just like stopped, just like,
Right.
that was it. And I didn't understand it.
I mean,
It's weird.
he did a boomerang on you.
He did.
I think he just placed you.
I mean, fellas, hold out for the girl that is not giving it to you. You can still have the other girls on the side that are giving it to you. Of course. We know that they just not going to stop having sex to have sex with you, but some females really think
We were doing
that
other
they're
things.
not going to do that. Well, wow.
Dry humping.
There we go.
grinding.
She was,
Tina, I feel you. I mean, there was a gentleman, and it's, again, a disclaimer.
Of
It's
course.
the same three guys I'm talking about all the time. It's not a lie.
Right.
I just keep, there's a lot of different stories I have about
you
them.
recycle the three.
But yeah, this one guy, Portia,
Okay.
you were around for this. I mean, the chemistry was amazing. It was amazing.
Right.
Guy, I'm cooking
Yeah.
turkeys and all that bullshit, you know how I do. And, yeah, he just wouldn't give it up.
He wouldn't
give it up.
He really wouldn't. It was coming.
Maybe he had something.
No.
I want to give it to you.
Maybe he had the vapors.
Maybe he had a small penis.
Fellas, when you're not giving it up, that's what we think.
Chemistry was
Either you
so-
have-
You have a small wee-wee, or you got the vapors.
The making out was good. The chemistry was great.
Yeah.
And it was just like, oh,
It
it's
was a lot of passion though. Like it was like they were like, and I wasn't even trying to be around.
Oh, I saw the photos.
No, I remember. Right. So y'all know. Y'all
Remember how passionate it was?
Right.
And then he just went
And
cold.
Out of nowhere. And of course, fellas, if you have a girlfriend, before you get that far, please tell us you have one.
Yes.
That'd be great
Exactly.
because you'll get midway through.
You know, it's funny. If dude would have told me I had a girlfriend or something, I would have understood.
Right.
I never got that. It was like nothing.
Right. Or fellas, even if you say it, some girls will be like Tina and be like, "That's cool."
Right.
No,
You know, bring her
get it
by.
popping.
Don't bring her by. I'm not cool with that. Nah.
Shelly, what do you think about this? Back long before you took your vows. You were dating.
You're retarded.
When you were in the realm, the dating field. Did this ever happen to you? Did anyone ever get really, any rapper or director get really hot for
No.
you and then say no deal?
No, but this is a really... Actually, nobody knows this story, and it's true. But I waited so long to lose my virginity, and I waited till I turned 18. And the guy dated me...
Whoa, you were so old.
Oh, my God. He dated me for 2 years. Like, literally, we went out, had fun, did everything. The day I gave it up to him, I swear to you, I never heard from him again. And to this day, it still bothers me.
Oh,
like, I still don't know why.
Do not co-sign for this, Mr.
And I'm like, 2
Studio.
freaking years.
Shut up.
Wait,
Oh, that's
let's
horrible.
go back.
Yes.
From 16 to 18.
Look, we gotta get a little.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
no.
if you're
It's a
listening,
moment.
MySpace, no, I'm kidding.
You still want to hit that?
That's
No,
a
it's
cry
not want to hit him and say it still bothers me because I'm like, what the hell did I do? I'm like, did you wait?
Shelly, well, he was getting it from somebody else for the 2
clearly,
years.
he was older than me.
And then it wasn't that good, and I guess he
I was a virgin.
kicked rocks.
Wow, maybe your snatch wasn't that good.
Now I'm bitter. You know.
Okay.
Maybe you were dry.
We're going to get back to Shelly's project. From Alabama, one of our favorites. Mr. Alabama, give it up for Low Life.
Low life. Our favorite.
Welcome to the show. Low Life, I know you have something profound to say.
How y'all later doing tonight?
Great.
Every time he calls in, I already know we're going to start laughing. Give us a good laugh, Low Life.
Look here, man. Just look here. A man don't just spit out to break a woman's heart. You know, each relationship is a case-by-case basis. You know what I'm saying?
Scenario.
You know what I'm saying? To do it. Like I had this chick, you know what I'm saying? She made me go to church before, you know what I'm saying, we went, any kind of further, you know what I'm saying? And by the time she let me get it, I was so mad at her because she made me go to church, and I felt like Jesus was staring at me because he knew I wasn't there to see him, and he knew what I'm thinking. I'm just here because I got to do this to get, get a little piece of meat on the grill, you know what I'm saying?
I hear that. Piece of meat on the grill.
Yes, that was our conversation last week.
You are such a romantic.
Isn't he?
Chivalry is not dead.
Especially in
Go ahead. So you felt uncomfortable, weird that Jesus was
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And by that time, she made me feel my soul like, once I got it, I didn't want to be bothered with her no more because I was really mad.
Wait, sorry, are you starting the car?
And everything.
Selling your soul is in getting saved? Is that how you sell your soul in church?
I never heard of selling your soul to Jesus.
Yeah, is it you got saved and you didn't want to, so he took it?
You was mad because she made you go to church and you really didn't feel like you had to go to church, but in order to get her, you went to church.
But then you
Yeah,
felt
that's
guilty.
what I had to do.
But Jesus was watching you before he went to church.
So then you got it, or what happened?
And then he lost interest.
I got it, and then I quit, I left her alone.
There you go.
Lola, that is not nice.
Did
you leave Jesus too?
Especially with nice cream.
Lola, I have to cut you short because of that. That's very mean. Bad low life.
Till next week.
All right. Damn.
Why?
She's trying to do the
though?
right thing. See, you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. As a woman, you go ahead and get with a guy fast and you give it up quickly. Maybe first date you go to a restaurant and then you're in the parking lot making it out in the back of a truck and he goes down on you, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then he doesn't call. And then you make him go to church and do all this stuff and jump through. That didn't happen to me. That's one of you guys that happened to. Y'all told me.
Yeah.
And then
Why?
and then you do the right thing and you go to you try to bring a guy to church and try to say this type of woman and then you get burnt that way. So what do you do?
I don't agree. He said that men don't seek to just break a woman's heart. I mean, that's rough because if you know you're a guy, let's say you're 26 or even if you're 30 and you know that you're not trying to get married nor settle down nor have a girlfriend and you're dating this girl, leading her on thinking that that's where it's going to go, you are intentionally breaking her heart.
Yeah, you may not say it.
You may not. Yeah, like that. That's where the men and women.
Your actions say
the
that.
balance, right? Your actions
Just
saying
be
I want
upfront
more.
from the door. Like, this is what I want. That's it.
Next call.
Doesn't
I'm
work.
still on which one of y'all has sex
down
in
for
the
that,
church.
though.
Yeah, I'm
no,
down
I
with
would
it.
never do that.
Okay, we have a caller. Our next call is Lee, Mr. Nashville. I'm going to give him all Mr. title since I just did the Miss USA. Okay.
Yes, this is me.
Hey, Mr. Nashville, welcome to the show.
I'm pretty good. Thanks for inviting me to the show.
Hey,
I just got one question for you, Claudia.
Yes.
Did you take out Octopod's kids with Louis Dix?
Octopod. I was busy this weekend, but I'm going to complete my punishment sometime this week. I got to get a limousine, a stretch limo to take all Speedy's kids out with me. I was punished, so I have to take Speedy's kids out with me and go out with Lou Dix as a punishment.
Go out with Lou Dix?
Hilarious. Punishment? Did you lose the bet?
Record this?
Punishment.
Can you send a
it's
camera?
a long story. I'll tell you guys later. But no, I didn't do it yet, but I will this week, unfortunately.
All of Speedy's kids.
So what do you feel? How do you feel about this?
Just make sure you put the pictures up.
Oh, my God. I guess I will. Damn it.
But no, just on the topic, to really answer that question, a lot of times guys are fighting situations that you've had from your previous relationships. So we're fighting against walls that you put up that you're like, man, this dude treated me this way and this guy's treating me this way too. Even though one has good intentions, one has bad intentions. So, it's like we're living in the shadow of the previous guy sometimes.
Wait, you think the man is living in the shadow of the previous guy?
Good example. I could take you out and I could have the same traits of another guy that you went out with. Now, that other guy had bad intentions for you, but me personally, I'm coming in like the good guy and actually being a good guy, and you're like, hold up, it reminds me of that previous guy, how he treated me and he did me wrong, and I don't trust him.
I think men are very guilty of that as well. I mean, I knew someone that his last girlfriend like 7 years ago, and he still was afraid to branch out and have a girlfriend because of that one thing that one girl did so many years ago. I feel like men are more, it's more common with men. One girl breaks their heart and they're like, fuck all women for the rest of my life.
Right.
Where women, I feel like we're more optimistic. Like, we'll keep going back
we keep
time
getting
after time after time. Because I think we're more optimistic. But I'm sure it happens. Like, I'm sure there are some situations where women do the same thing. So, thank you very much for your call.
I think everyone's going after the wrong guys.
Well, who's
Maybe
the
the
right
type of guys?
Well,
going
who is?
after.
Yeah, what is the right
Who's the
guy?
right guy?
There is no right guy.
I have a type, and I definitely dated my type, and then I stepped out of my type, and that still was wrong. So it's like, what do?
You pray
Yeah.
for it.
I prayed.
That's what I did.
Okay, we have.
You went on MySpace.
No, I prayed about it before I went on MySpace.
You prayed,
And then you went on MySpace.
prayed to get a
I love
MySpace
it.
page.
No, I prayed that my husband would knock on my door, and he didn't literally knock on my door.
He
but
knocked on your
I didn't
page.
have to go out and find him.
He knocked on your inbox.
All right, we're about to take a break. Our topic tonight: hot and cold. 1 minute he's hot over you, and the next he's not. Why men lose interest? Give us a call, 877-2-106-106. It's the Claudia Jordan Show and friends, and my pigeons. I mean, give us a call. Hey, welcome back to the Claudia Jordan Show. In the background, Red Man, pick it up, pick it up. A special dedication to OG POTUS, Flora Santiago, and all the weed smokers out there in America, in Australia,
Yeah.
in London. Stand up.
Shout out
Shout
to
out to Barack
420.
Obama.
Celebrating 420, which is the official weed smoking holiday.
Smoke
Do they still
every
let you
day.
smoke weed?
You know
like,
what?
on that day I got in trouble.
I was in Amsterdam.
Are you asking? Wait.
No, because I heard
Shall I be
like
a
back
moment?
in the day when on 420, I thought like that was the one day you were allowed to smoke weed. They barricaded all the streets down. and,
It's
like,
illegal every day.
POTUS?
Every day.
I swore they do that in New York.
Yeah, Arnold
They used to do that though, right?
Arnold Schwarzenegger
Never?
passed the bill and said that just that day, Shelly. Yeah.
But it used to happen.
Yes.
It's a cop.
No, I'm serious.
Yes.
Police officers, if you see Negroes smoking weed in the corner,
No, I heard
give
they
them a
blocked all the
pass.
streets down. And you really could smoke. I swear that used to happen in New York.
This is your
Wow.
warning.
You look
not
it up,
tomorrow.
Shelly, and provide us with the information. And we'll see that. All right, our topic tonight is hot and cold. Why men lose interest, or women lose interest. They're really hot for you, then they get cold. Give us a call, 877-2-106-106. Also, reminding you all to get out there and support the big homie, Jamie Foxx. Go check out The Soloist. The premiere is tonight.
Yes.
And it opens up. He needs our support now more than ever. The movie looks incredible.
Right.
And I
Drops on
hear
the
there's some
24th.
Oscar buzz about it.
yeah.
So go check it out. We need those big tickets.
Yeah.
Big ticket sales.
Shout out to the actors that really go out of their way to portray a character. Like, I mean, he's gone from, I mean, look at his spectrum of roles.
Yeah, Jamie's played everybody
from
except
Ray
the white
to
woman.
this.
From
I just
Wanda to
respect that.
Ray.
To Wanda to
So,
Ray.
yeah.
I mean, I respect that.
Absolutely.
All
Shout
right.
out to Jamie Foxx.
So our topic tonight is hot and cold. It happens all the time. Okay. There's reasons why men withdraw. We have some facts here. We can talk about when they no longer find it a challenge anymore. That's why you guys can.
I think that's the number one reason. That's what in my opinion, I think that's the number one reason maybe why a guy falls back and when it's no longer interesting or no longer challenging.
Because they're into
Or,
hunting.
Exactly.
or it could be when they meet you, you're one person, and then a week later, you're a totally different person. They're just like, who the hell is this?
That's true.
Schizophrenic Jamie.
Or maybe you had your period that week. I don't know.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Shout out to the.
He's afraid of commitment.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
All of them.
That's always my damn excuse. That he just didn't want to be in commitment.
Well, if that's after a week, then that means you must have mentioned it. Then that's a little too soon to mention commitment after a week.
If you have sex, you guys can say something too.
Okay.
He has sex. You have sex with him too
I definitely
soon.
think that's a big one.
Really? Do you really
Yeah.
think it's that bad?
Let's hear that voice again.
I mean, really? Like, really? What's
Maybe
really
you had bad breath or something.
what's too?
That might have been his whole goal.
But
you know?
what's too soon though? I think when you're an adult, it's not supposed to be a time limit.
But when we're adults and we're still fucking 22-year-olds, it's the same.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but if you put a
okay.
time limit on and wait a month or whatever it is that you're waiting, then they're like, oh, that's too long.
And then look
So
at what
it's
happened to
like,
Shelly
make up your
Real. Shelly made him wait 2 years
Yeah.
and he still kicked rocks.
Yeah,
How old
that's
was
bad.
he? He was young.
She was 18.
He was
His goal was to
20
fuck.
No, I was 18. He was 21.
His
Oh,
goal
yeah.
was to fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
Pretty
Why?
much so in love with
Other reasons why men withdraw, ladies.
Not
I
enough sex.
Well, that's not my problem.
That's not my problem either.
I gives it up when I'm in a relationship.
Shit, they tell me no.
But you want to have sex with my belly button? Whatever, let's do it. I'm trying to keep us together as a unified couple.
I mean, how about because you're not the right one?
No, that's never that. It's just that.
Yeah, they're not looking for the
Or
right
how
one.
about we're just a little bit too needy. That could be it
Why?
too.
Yes.
Because the chick next to you got a bigger ass.
Or how about pretending to be
That's always the
somebody
case with
else to please the man, and then you can't keep up with it.
That's
Right,
true.
right.
That's true. That's true. Now, it's not just the men. The ladies as well withdraw.
True.
Why do we withdraw?
So I don't want to get pregnant. Oh, I'm sorry. What was the question?
But you don't
Why,
withdraw.
why do women withdraw?
I find out you were fucking the community girl.
Right, right.
It could be something simple like you just have gross feet for me.
Wait,
I'm like, I get turned over
what?
the littlest thing.
What's
What?
the-
Like you could be.
What's the big deal?
I don't know.
I mean,
so
maybe,
the littlest thing.
maybe
like,
somebody ran track and then broke their toes when they.
I don't care.
He has girly feet.
I have like a foot phobia, and that's disgusting.
Had girly feet. Had arches in the feet.
Don't put your feet on my
All the
feet.
reasons why women withdraw, ladies. Our show.
I think if he's a little too flirtatious, like if I mean, of course, if he's coming at you, he's very flirtatious. But if you're out and he's doing the same thing he was to you with the other chick, just like
community, like
right,
Yeah.
I would think that he's been around too much.
Spotlight boyish.
Right.
Ooh, spotlight
Yes.
boyish.
Spotlight
A little too
boyish.
flirty. I'd rather him be more like the kind of in the cut, looking in, observing, and kind of kicking it. Right.
I would draw if I found out that they just wanted me for like the image, like I wanted a hot chick or a model chick or whatever, and they want to use you sometimes.
And they're leaving like their demo tapes at your house.
Yeah, when they leave like press kits at your house.
when they say this is the signature, when they say, you a good look for me.
Oh,
Hell no.
that's when you
I
kick
probably
off.
wouldn't. You're not a good look for
You
me.
look like you should go to the
Or when they're asking
premieres
they're asking your friends or your boys, yo, is that a good
Is
look
that
for
a
me?
good look for me?
That's all
Yeah,
bad.
like you're an
Is she hot
accessory.
enough for me?
How
Right.
about because the guy's too needy?
Yeah.
Because that
Yeah,
is definitely
yeah,
a turn off.
yeah.
Because my girlfriend has this guy she was dating, and he's like, "I'm leaving," and we're like, "Bye." He's like, "I'm getting up now." Like, you want us to tell you to stay? He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Well, you said bye, so bye."
Kick rock. Or finding out a guy has more kids or has kids, maybe you're not ready
Right.
for that.
Yes.
I would
Yep.
withdraw.
My scenario.
Or if a guy's not attentive enough, I think if he's not being consistent, like
Inconsistent guy.
I'm sorry,
Or if he's not taking care of
inconsistency.
his kids, and he tells you he
Horrible.
is, and you find out.
A
he
guy
is.
with a bad reputation. I hate a male whore. Man
Yeah.
whore.
Yes, the man whore.
I'm like, how many? You have been with way too
So
many.
I can get past the man.
I
horse
bet you
thing.
could. I bet you could. Tina. All right, we have another caller, G from Nebraska. Shocking.
Exclusive shocking team moment.
We are amazed. G, welcome to the show. Miss
Going
Nebraska.
down, going down. Hey, first of all, let Corey know he tore it up out here though. He was hilarious.
Corey Holcomb.
Oh, yeah, he's
very
hilarious. We gotta get him on the show.
Corey
one
was
day.
on?
In
No,
Nebraska.
and-
But with the women thing, I mean, y'all just a little bit too fickle. Sometimes y'all know what y'all want. You know, when you're getting treated good, sometimes you don't like that. But then when somebody's treating y'all, terrible, smutting you out, it seems like that's something y'all like, and it's crazy. Like, I
What's
just
treating
got out
good
here.
though?
What's good treatment to you?
Right.
What's good treatment to me?
Mm-hmm.
I don't
mean,
beat
for
you.
me, you know what I mean? I cook for ladies. I do things. I do different things. Wine and dine. I do things that that they enjoy. They like. And then I try to do the faithful thing, and it's like that they're not satisfied with that. But then when you step out on them, it's your fault.
No.
I think it's the women, the caliber of women that you are picking. You're picking girls that don't appreciate a good guy, and a lot of women hold on, I'm on the road, damn it. When all of us were younger, I know when I was younger, I liked the bad boy, the guy that wasn't shit, that mistreated me. Yeah. When I got older, I appreciated that Barack Obama type guy, that good guy, a little bit nerdy. I think they'd make a good father.
Yeah.
So a lot of times you got to look. Obviously, if that's happening, you're picking these girls that ain't shit, really, don't you think?
Right.
Or I think it's even something as simple as cook the dinner and do all the other stuff, but then just like grab her by the back of her head, let her know who's man, that too. Like, don't step out on her, but show up, show her who wears the pants in the house. I think
Or
that's
who wears the
definitely missing.
apron, whatever in your household, whatever.
I think that's missing sometimes though.
Is he
No, but, I'm new here in Nebraska, right? So I'm seeing some different women out here.
Oh, so you're from?
and
They probably appreciate it.
So, I hook up with this chick from work, and the first thing she, after we hit, at first thing she asked me, the next day is, you gonna get my nails done? I'm like, what?
Wow. Listen, real quick. Getting the nails done is about $14. The wear and tear you put on her vagina, to me, is worth $14. Go ahead and get the girl's nails done. It's not that big of a deal. Guys, thank you so much for the call. You gotta stop thinking that's some big come up, and I don't want to go out like some trick. Because you probably didn't take her to dinner. You probably didn't buy her any flowers.
Right.
All the stuff that dudes used to do. You'd save so much money. So if
Right.
the broad wants her nails done, she probably get them all raggedy, scratching your back. That's the least you can do.
Right.
Wear and tear in the
Hell
vagina.
no.
Exactly.
Get her nails done. It's $15. You heard it right here on the Claudia Jordan Show and the Pigeons.
Damn it.
Get the bitches' nails done. All right, we've got Hypnotic from Arkansas. Welcome to the show.
I love your drink.
How y'all ladies doing tonight?
Good. Thanks for calling.
All right,
What do you think about this?
like, I honestly think, like you said earlier, that the challenge is the most, you know, the biggest reason, because in the current situation I'm in, the young lady decided that she was going to play hard to get for, you know, about 3 weeks of me trying to push closer to her. You know, her friends are like, oh, she's anti-men, you're not going to have a chance. Well, that made me feel like, you know, well, I'm going to put my best foot forward, and I'm going to see if I can break that wall down. And then all of a sudden one day she calls me and is like, hey, you know, I want to spend some time with you. You know, we kick it for one night, whoop-de-woo. And the next day I'm just like, I don't even want to go back. You know,
wow.
So you did it just to prove a point, just to see if you could do it, right? See, that your intentions were wrong.
The intentions are bad at that point.
It didn't start out that way because it was like, it was something I wanted. Trust me, she's the epitome of the type of woman that I would like to spend my life with.
So why aren't you together?
So you're going to let her playing hard to get stop you from having love?
It just didn't feel, it felt like she was doing it on purpose. And I'm like, okay, if you felt me and you wanted me to come forward, why didn't you just allow me? Why, you know, give me the pish posh be gone every time I try to, you know, approach you? But then when I leave your house, you text me for hours and hours straight after I leave your house. From the point I leave your house till I get to mine, until I'm in the bed.
Yeah.
Like,
but you really think, but honestly, quick question, you really think that like 3 weeks worth of effort is really enough? Let's say if she had got hurt by the last two guys, and let's say that was 3 years of bad relationships. Don't you think that you could have kept pushing and really kept maybe putting your best foot forward a little longer, and maybe she would have realized that this guy does have better intentions at some point?
I do feel that, yeah, but that's another thing that I hate whenever, like the other guy said, if you've been hurt in the past, don't take it out on the new guy.
Well, she
but
wasn't
if you
taking
like her,
it
you
out
would
on
understand and be there for her and try to help her get through it.
Listen, you can say that, but you also have to be cautious, because say the last 2-3 guys dogged her out. There's nothing wrong with her being cautious. That's not taking out what the last guy did to her on you. That is just being cautious, and there's nothing wrong with that. Now, if she accepts you and gets into a relationship with you and then mistreats you before you even did anything to her, then that's an issue. But you can't fault a woman for being protective. It's like if you don't be protective of yourself and just keep on going blind, they say you're stupid and you should know better. And then if you're protective, they say you're a bitch, and then they want to have sex with you and then leave you in spite. You know, you got, and men nowadays, they think like a 2 or 3 week thing is such a big deal.
Right.
Yeah. What happens to guys that pursue women for a long time?
Oh, they're all dead.
They're just feeling themselves too much sometimes.
That's the only beef I have with his comment is 3 weeks. I mean, this girl could have, let's say she could have been hurt for years, 10 years worth of bullshit.
Well, basically, you have
in 3
to know
weeks.
His goal was to hit it.
No, I mean, not according to that. He said that he was actually looking for something more, but he didn't want to be bothered with trying to help her.
Though, but he hung, he hung in there 3 weeks.
Isn't it kind of sad? It kind of makes you feel like you're not worth 3 weeks of effort.
3 weeks of time.
Is that what we're reduced to nowadays?
Yeah.
We're not worth, getting our nail,
3 weeks of effort, 2 years over here of effort. The guy took off.
At least Shelly's asshole put 2 years in of trying to hit. Right. All right. We've got T from Arizona. Welcome to the show.
Ladies, good evening.
Good evening. Hey, I just want to say, Miss Arizona last night, I voted for her to win. I wanted her to win, actually. So
it was a nice representation of the state, and I appreciate that.
Beautiful.
Surely expected her to go a little further, but it is what it is, and it's all.
She got third, but she got fourth.
California, it was a no-win situation for her, so you got to give her props for standing her moral ground. But at the same time, like you said at the start of the show, you're in a room full of queens. You need to answer appropriately.
Yeah.
So it's all good. I'm a long-time listener, first-time caller. I love your show.
Oh, thank you very much. I love when guys call and say that.
That's right. Appreciate that.
Had a couple comments I just wanted to make. I think for a lot of men, I know it is not our intention to break your hearts. Men, I think, have an innate nature to want to be the superhero. Mm-hmm. That's what we want to do. We want to be that Prince Charming who rides in and sweeps you off your feet. We want to be that man who does it all for you. But at the same time, a lot of brothers don't know. They don't know the practical application of what it means to be a superhero. They don't know how to put it into, okay, that means being on time. That means calling when you're going to be late. That means doing the things you say you're going to do. Brothers, they just don't understand that.
Right.
And that's
fantastic choice of words.
Practical application of being a superhero.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, you have to understand that, if we're into this thing for 2 weeks and you are demonstrating signs that you are needy, that you are stalker-ish, that you have issues, those are things that I would much rather turn off in the first 2 weeks after, maybe we hit it once, or maybe we went out to dinner once, or, we went to a picnic.
What's some signs of stalkerish? I'm just curious. What are some signs of stalkerish?
Yeah, I would much rather stop that right there and just be like, you know what, I'm going to go my way, you
Right.
go your way, as opposed to getting in, here we are 6 months into it, maybe we have a child on the way, maybe we're living together.
Right.
Who knows what could happen further on down the line where there's some serious consequences involved. I would much rather it be hot, cold, see you later, kick rocks.
Well, that's extreme case. Well, that's extreme case. Of course, if she's already slashing tires or calling you too much, and she sees you with another girl, and just flips out. Or guy in L.A. Yeah. You never know. That's extreme cases. We're just talking about, like, let's say if it's just 2 weeks. Let's say you've called once or twice. Maybe you've gone out, but she's really not biting right away, and then you falling back. That's what we're really talking about more so when it's just not long enough. Let's say if she figures maybe let me see how this guy acts in 2 months. Of course, if she's a stalker, you got to get rid of her. That's just evident, I think. So we're not saying that.
And you said, you said something about being stalkerish, and Tina said, what is stalkerish to you? Fellas, when you have sex with a girl really quickly and then you trip because she wants to talk to you a couple times a week, that's not her being a stalker.
Yeah, exactly.
First of all, you feel a little uncomfortable because you put it out there so quickly. We know we did it too fast. Trust me, we know this.
Mm-hmm.
So if we try to call you, maybe we're trying to make, you know what? We rushed into it.
Right.
I'm trying to make something out of nothing right now because I don't want to feel like a whore. Sometimes we can. Have you guys ever been in a relationship where you got with someone quickly, but then you turn into a relationship?
And
And it's like a lot of times if you weren't the one initiating it, maybe the guy would have looked at you like kind of blown you off, like she's just she wasn't trying to be anything serious.
Right.
But you kind of have to show, you know what, it wasn't just a one night thing to me. Like I want it to be more than that.
Right.
And guys shouldn't make a man think a woman's crazy or stalkerish
Right.
because once we let a guy inside of us or even making out with someone, like sometimes we're like, we're on our way to be something.
Right. Remember, women are emotional beings. We run on emotions.
And if she likes you, and let's say you give her the number and she calls you first. She's calling every other day. She's checking for you. I thought, in my mind, of course, men like to be checked for. They love the girl that calls all the time. They love this. But then they tell their homeboys, she on me. She too much. So at what point is it just enough to where you're playing hard to get, but yet you're still playing aggressor to where you show him that you're actively... I know there's not a number,
another
but
problem is the friends. Because
what do you do?
a girl, if two guys are hanging out and the girl's calling and the guy's like, Portia's calling me, and he's like, oh, that freaking crazy bitch is calling you, and starts talking to his friends. So then the guy in turn is taking him like, oh, she is crazy, and so they change their whole.
Guys
mindset
are very easily
because
influenced by their friends.
Very.
We will talk more about this and lightning round. We get back after the break. Call in 877-2-106-106. We're talking about people that are hot and cold, why men lose interest after they pursue you so hot and heavily. Call in. We'll be back after the break.
flavor in your ear.
All in your ear.
Wow.
Welcome back to the Claudia Jordan Show and the Pigeon. Shelly did not.
You know why? Because I put a comment on Facebook about how men say they don't intentionally mean to break girls' hearts, and all these people just started writing.
No excuses, Shelly. You're fired.
Come on.
Hit us on the Facebook page at
it's the Claudia Jordan Show.
Nice.
Okay. And yeah.
Twitter too. Add us on Twitter.
The Claudia J Show, because for some reason the CJ Show was taken.
Yeah.
So it's the Claudia J Show.
Very popular
on Twitter.
Okay.
Last night I was a judge in Miss USA, and just I want to let everybody know I did an interview on the Today Show. It'll be on tomorrow in the 8 o'clock hour.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm big celebrity.
Yeah, you've been doing big things lately. And I've been loving the ball gowns you've been wearing lately.
Gowns. Like
that white dress was hot.
Shout out to the designers.
Yeah.
Tony Bowles. And I planted trees with Lisa Gibbons last week. So our topic tonight is hot and cold. When men lose interest, why do they do this to you guys?
Because they're men. Because they have balls. Because they're men.
Let's do a lightning round. You know, sometimes men, they just want to have sex with you, but we don't know this. And they say things that we fall for, like, you know, you're different than the rest. And you're like, oh, my God, I'm falling for him. Let me go sleep with him. There's something about you that's special. They say things to let your guard down, and then you end up having sex with them.
Mm-hmm. Well,
so when a man just wants to have sex with you, wait.
Yeah, you got it.
It's okay.
You got it. When a man just wants to have sex with you.
Oh, yeah, when he says,
yeah.
Yeah. He says the things he says. Right?
Yeah,
exactly.
What does he say? And all he's been wanting to do is have sex with you.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah. Shut up.
Yeah.
What is this? I don't know.
What are we?
I got a headache. When a man really just wants to have sex with you, he may say,
those are some nice jeans.
oh, really? So
Yeah.
we'll think he means,
All he's looking at is the ass.
we're thinking he really likes jeans.
I'm thinking
he loves my true religion.
Okay. Yeah. When a man just wants to have sex with you, he really says,
You want to make you dinner?
oh, okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, Portia, when a man just really wants to have sex with you, he may say,
Let's go to the movie so I can fill up on you.
Oh, okay.
You know, no, he's really thinking that.
Yes.
When
But let's go to a movie.
Shelly, when a man just wants to have sex with you, he may just say,
Can I rub your feet or your back?
"Oh, massages get me
Yes.
every time."
Yeah.
I mean, not every time. Just
Not every time, but it can.
It's a good one, though.
So Claudia, when a man wants to just have sex with you, he says,
I want you to meet my mom.
"Oh,
He may say that.
There you
He may say, you seem too tired or drunk to drive home. You should probably crash here.
Hilarious.
Yes.
I had the most comfortable front seat ever. You should try.
We're just gonna cuddle.
right, I won't try anything."
I just want to put the tip in.
I just want to, yes.
Sorry, did I go too far?
Yes, Tina, you're killing the metaphor.
Sorry.
Don't you hate that though? I just want to put the tip in.
Yeah, I hate that.
Okay, ladies.
We grown.
Let's talk about ways to keep him interested. So none of the lady listeners are pigeons out there.
Of course.
Will fall into this horrible trap and get caught up in the fairy tale, because I know myself. I meet someone the first couple weeks, I'm like, oh my god, I could use that last name on mine. It sounds good with Claudia such and such. I start thinking fast forward all the way. I'm a romance.
That's what's driving them away.
Yes.
I don't tell them that.
Oh, okay.
I do it quietly, and I do seances and use my Ouija board, and I just, they don't know these things. And I put the shrine up and the candles, and the white candle, and you pray on it. Anyways, ways to keep, about that. Ways to keep him interested, ladies.
Keep it challenged. Definitely, I feel like when you
Number
were
one.
easily accessible, always answering his calls, always there for him, it gets boring. He knows you got you. That's a little bit, keep it challenged.
Florida, you have something.
Have a life.
Ways to keep him interested. Something to do to keep him interested.
Absolutely nothing. There's nothing you can do. Fuck it. He will cheat on you. He will fucking leave you. It doesn't matter. You could be fine. You could be fucking Halle Berry, and he will still fuck somebody else.
That's the Flora I know and love. Portia.
Wow.
Ways to keep him interested. And Shelly Rio, feel free to
Ways
argue
to
with
keep
Flora.
him interested. I know,
I
right?
kind of agree with that one, though.
What?
I do agree with that. Thank you.
Ways to keep him interested. Try to put his ass in the friend zone and see what he does.
Oh, that's a good one.
Just try it. Friends will be like, yo, let's kick it real quick. What's up? Let's go here. And treat him like a friend. Because, like I said, I think that's the best way to find out a lot about a guy, when you're just homies. And then if he really's like, no, but I don't want to be your friend. I want to, and he's really kind of consistently trying to get
You know what
past
guys
that.
hate to say? When
What?
you say to them? You're like a brother to me.
Oh, yeah, that's the
Oh,
worst.
they hate that.
Don't say that. I'd be like, so what?
That's the kiss of
So,
death.
or your girl walks by, you're like, so what you think about her? How she look?
But that's how
They
I
hate
keep him
that.
interested.
Yeah.
How do you keep him in? I know, we just went off topic.
Oh, okay.
Listen. Shelly Rio, ways to keep him interested.
I personally would treat him how he's treating me, because then that would keep him interested. Because when you're mean to somebody, then it makes them like you more for some reason.
Yeah.
So you're too nice.
So they're mean.
I
to you?
agree with that girl.
You have to
So-
keep, like, for instance, in my marriage, I don't know.
You're mean.
Right, you're mean.
I am a little mean.
Claudia Jordan.
I
can
keep
respect that.
interested.
I can respect that.
Ladies, we need the exclusive here. We need to ask Claudia Jordan. This is
Celebrity moment.
Celebrity moment.
Celebrity moment.
Claudia Jordan.
Yes.
What are some of the ways to keep a man interested in Miss Celebrity Apprentice?
Well, what I do is I'll just go to whatever the other team's game instead.
Oh.
That'll keep my toes.
There you go.
How dare you go to a Chargers game?
Dare you?
It's not bake a turkey and
No, they
No.
And
That's
let
once
him-
you are interested.
And let him hear, like, maybe take pictures at a different game, a different arena. And who gave you tickets?
A little too close to his teammate.
All right, we have 2 minutes left.
Okay.
You know what I hate? I hate when dudes are talking about marriage. Like, just kind of like to see, they be like, yeah, our wedding, and they really have no intention on marrying you necessarily,
Right, of
but they
course.
just want to talk about it, just to kind of like see if you be interested.
That's
I hate
right.
that.
Or
Or your
I hate
wifey
that
material.
Last week, some friend who listened to the show was really talking to me about marriage and are you ready for all that stuff? And, and we know each other for a long time.
Right.
What's more important to you, career or family? Are you ready to get married? And, I never looked at you like that, but all this stuff. And we never even were intimate, nothing, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm like falling for the conversation. I'm like, wow. Right. Look at that. Right. I mean, is he talking?
That's the bait right there.
That
is the bait.
Yeah.
That's a Jedi mind
At the
trick.
end of this 5-hour conversation, he tells me that the girl that he's seeing would be really devastated if she knew that we had this dinner and we talked and had this kind of conversation. What the fuck is that?
Why?
You want to see how you're going to react if you can
Why?
Why did you waste my time?
Because that's what they like to do.
I mean,
I want to see if you had a chance.
So
Right.
anyway,
That's what they like to do.
that's a perfect
That's
example
true.
of mixed messages.
So that's what we've learned? Is that what
Yes.
you is that
What I've learned, and
Yes.
we got to go in like 1 minute, so
Okay,
I got a few things to say. Ladies, don't try to change the man that you meet. Like, you meet him in like 2
Right.
he starts seeing signs, he's going to run.
Right.
Don't play hard to get. In the beginning, like, don't play games so much. I mean, if you want to be cautious, that's one thing. But when you're really, really, really trying to play too much, I feel like you may be scaring off someone that really likes you.
Okay.
Have you guys learned anything?
Good one.
No, you haven't.
All right.
Yes. When a guy plays hot and cold the first time, don't keep giving him chances.
Yes.
We think,
Exactly.
then he's hot, then he's cold, then
Yes.
he's hot again, and you
Right.
fall for it again.
Right.
It's your fault when he goes cold
That's
again.
the number
Come
one.
on.
When you're going back to what you already know didn't work the first time.
Yes. So
Yes.
I think, that's what we learned. That's enough. Go see The Soloist in theaters this Friday, the 24th. The Soloist starring Jamie Foxx and Robert Downey Jr.
Yes.
There's a lot of Oscar buzz around this movie. It
Yes.
looks really great. Where can you find us, Tina Zavino?
www.myspace.com/The Single Life with CJ. Also Twitter us at The Claudia J Show.
Yeah.
And Facebook, The Claudia Jordan Show and Friends.
And your blog.
And my blog is on hiddenbeach.com/Tina Zavina.
Get a good cake with Flora at
www.sweetavenuela.com.
See Portia's stomach at
MySpace.com/Miss Portia.
See Shelly's blog, where she addresses individual
Vlogging.
haters every week at
ShellyRio.com.
And where she spells
blog.
and check me out /the Claudia Jordan.
the real
Yeah,
Claudia
the
Jordan.
real Claudia
Yeah.
Jordan.
You are the real
Are you
Claudia
still
Jordan.
blogging on your blog site?
Yeah.
I'm going
No.
to. Join us next week and send us your topic requests, suggestions, and we'll get to them. Thank you so much. And picture
Yeah.
one last bird.
Get it, Shelly Rio. She'll spell hard words for you.
Yes.